my main concerns deal with a number of issues. Primary among them is, of course, rule of law issues. Deficits in rule of law often resulting or in fact leading up to very severe penalties, including capital punishment. Some 600 people have been executed last year, and this is the result of a process that is very poor in terms of due process rights. Often lawyers aren't there to defend them properly. Sometimes trials last very short duration, and often the crimes for which people are being put to death do not figure as serious crimes on international law. So I do have a number of concerns about the use of capital punishment, the deficits in rule of law, and also impunity. We find perpetrators of offences are not put to, are not accountable, not held to account for their actions, even when on occasion the government finds that there are issues to be examined. The upcoming report, I do focus on the elections, both the post-election violence 2 years ago and the need to have better arrangements for the elections for the parliament this year. By and large, all of these concerns are amplified by the fact that there is no transparency on what is happening in Iran. Iran should cooperate more openly with the international community in terms of the human rights obligations it has, and I'm calling upon them to become more transparent in how they are implementing their own obligations under international law and the recommendations they undertook voluntarily in their UPR review 2 years ago. For example, I'd speak about the high rate of executions. Iran should come more clear on what the actual charges for which these people have been executed. We have evidence that some of these charges may not be what they actually appear to be. We may have people being put on drug offences when they actually may have been involved in a dissident activity. The big issue is the violation of the rule of law in Iran, the violation of due process rights. And I think if that were to improve, if Iran would implement its own laws, as they're meant to be, then there would also be a good improvement in its situation. Well, it is very difficult because I have not been able to get access to Iran, to meet people in Iran. So that puts a big obstacle in my path in carrying out my activity. However, I am able to find a lot of information about Iran from sources that are within the country, even without visiting the country, and from groups outside the country who have close links to the country. Because I wasn't able to go to Iran for my field work, I have traveled in 3 European countries to gather information, meet with the Iranian nationals who just come out of Iran, and have been able to meet over 100 people with first-hand information either of what happened to them or to their family members. And Iran also publishes a lot of information itself. So government sources do give information on executions, on other activities the government has undertaken, which provides a picture of what's happening in Iran. I think my work will not become successful unless I am able to get that cooperation from the government of Iran. I am seeking various avenues to have a dialogue with the government of Iran so I can understand better their perspective as well. But certainly also they can benefit from options available for them to undertake measures that may have greater confidence in the world community in what they are doing.